Man, the start of this video was probably really awkward, but I had to F4 the screen and then start recording as fast as I could, and I'm not. That took a couple seconds, so the intro started off pretty weird, but I wanted to show the intro. Anyways, Undertale Yellow is an Undertale fan game that's really popular and apparently pretty good, so I wanted to play it. And I know basically nothing about it other than you play as the yellow human soul, which is, if I know my Undertale lore correctly, that's the one associated with the cowboy hat and the gun. And I also think it's like the last human soul before the giant gap in time where no humans fall into the underground until Frisk does, and then Undertale happens. So presumably, since this takes place like quite a bit in the past, I don't expect any characters to show up except for the really old ones. But I don't know. And also, I think this game has multiple endings. It should have like the genocide and a pacifist one. I'm assuming only one is canon, and the canon one is where I die. Okay, this Undertale controls X or Z, Y, the Z, X, C, and escape. Alright, yep. Doo doo doo. It's me, the Undertale Yellow. I can't name my character, the name Clover, apparently. Missing poster. You cannot use this item. Clover. Yep, a toy gun. Worn hat. You went to go look for missing people with a toy gun? I don't think it's gonna work out very well. Would have mouse shot it away. Anyway, this is the exact same area that you start out with off in an Undertale, I'm pretty sure, which makes sense. This is the only hole from the outside world to the underground, apparently. Which, so if the humans can just fall down to the underground, like, I presume we have to, use the souls to leave the barrier at the end of the game in Undertale, right? Why, if we fell down that hole, why can't we just, go back up? I don't know, maybe that's explained at some point. Can humans go back up, but the monsters can't? I'm just saying, why can't we just get, a really big ladder? I don't know. I should start the fucking game now. Frog it! Okay, that's the fight button. You don't press that button. I think. Yeah, that's a remix of the Undertale battle theme, isn't it? Frog attack 3 defense 2. Life is difficult for this enemy. Hello, Toriel. You were in like a cape there or something? The mysterious goat lady scared the frog away. Hello. Are you alright? You must be wondering what is going on. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through here every day to see if anyone has fallen down. It does not happen often. You are the first to come here in a long time. Do not be afraid, little one. I will do my best to protect you here. Come, I shall guide you through your new home. Okay, so we're just straight up. This is the start of the game. It's just the same, huh? Is this the same? Doot 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 doot. Yep, this is the same exact theme. Doot 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 doot. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. They must be solved in order to move from room to room. Allow me to demonstrate. Yes, this part of Undertale never really made much sense, did it? We have a bunch of puzzles everywhere because we're free to proceed now. Follow me, my child. There are more puzzles ahead. At least in Deltarune, they had it explained that it's a magical world made of a person's mind or whatever, so that's why there's a bunch of random ass puzzles everywhere. But this is like, people live here, but there's just puzzles everywhere. It's like Resident Evil. You know, you want to go to the bathroom, you gotta fucking find this key on the other side of the room. The only bathroom in the mansion. Only the fearless may proceed, brave ones. Foolish ones both walk not the middle road. That's the same thing it says in. Okay, nobody changed that sign ever. Good to know. Anyway, the fact in this room you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones that you need to flip. Thanks, Toriel. Press C to read signs. I assume there's gonna be some sort of big twist here, because the fact this is like directly the same as Undertale is a bit suspicious. Stay on the road. Right, the fact that I couldn't name my character makes me think there's no Kara in this game. They're still dead. Which makes sense. Splendid. I am proud of you, my child. Press this switch, please, Toriel. Also press this switch, please, and press the switch. Oh no, my child, that is the wrong switch. I have labeled the one you need to flip. It should have opened by now. I am sure I labeled the correct lever. Ah, do not worry, little one. Try flipping the other switch. Good job, Toriel. Yeah, there's your twist. My child, are you alright? Oh dear, I'm afraid I cannot reach you. I must leave for a moment. You will stay there, will you not? Do not wander. Many monsters are unfriendly towards humans. Fret not, my child. I will protect you. Please wait there. I can't see anything. Oh, there's the title again. I have fallen down in this mountain. I am down yet again. Right. Right, so I assume if I wait here exactly 25 minutes, Toriel will show up again. Surely. Can't go that way. I am now in the Under Ruins. It's the ruins of the ruins. The sign is obscured by leaves. Only a few words are visible. Caution, X, run. Oh yeah, I'm running. That is a run. Running, and running. Sprint through our troubles. No, great. You fuckhead. Howdy, I'm Flowey the flower. You like the views? Sorry, a lot of have thought you how things work around here. She didn't. I guess little old me'll have to do then. Ready? Here we go. See that heart? That's your soul, the very culmination of your being. It's yellow. Does that mean you can shoot things or something? Your LE represents your love. It's... I'm sure you won't have to worry about that. In the underground, monsters may try to attack you. You see bullets like these? You need to avoid them at all costs. Try dodging my bullets now. Here they come. You're not lying to me this time. Nice job there, buddy. In this case, you do get hit, I can say your progress. It means if you do something bad happens, I can make it unhappy for you. Probably want to go home, don't you? Well, you got a long journey ahead. You ever need save? Come look for me. I'll leave these little things around for you. Right, so if I need you to save, does that mean... That way it's easy to find me. If you see one, don't hesitate to call me. And then I'll save for you, like I just saved for you now. There's one more thing. The king of all the monsters, Asgore, he's been killing humans. The only way out is killing him, and well, you're pretty small. It doesn't matter too much though. Matters is you got me on side. I'll let you get going, but please be careful. There's all sorts of dangerous traps down here. And some of the monsters in this place, I hear they don't like visitors, so good luck. Alright, so the fact that I have to use you to save, I guess means that I have less determination than Frisk, because that was a thing in Undertale, is Frisk gained the ability to save and load instead of Flowey, because they had more determination than Flowey. I guess the cowboy has less determination than Flower here. Howdy, looks like you got it then. Okay, Flowey. Right, so Flowey's not an asshole right now, which means either one of two things. Either he's lying, probably the correct answer, or B, it's like early enough in the timeline to where he hasn't become a complete asshole yet. Flyer is giving fighting a try. I can't use items. I don't have items. Flyer, attack 3, defense 2. Flyer feels nothing. I've been working out. No big deal. Flyer doesn't think the position of enemy fits him. Comfort. You inform Flyer that his life isn't half over. He has a whole half left to go. You're right, something needs to change. Whoa! That was a weird attack pattern. Yeah, you can't squeeze with that. Flyer is ready to return to his regular life. Right. Right, so I'm doing the pacifist ending if you can't tell, because, I don't know. It's like the natural one to go. It's probably the longest ending. And Genocide normally sucks, because it's doing this over and over again. I don't want to do that. And neutral routes... I mean, if this is anything like Undertale, the neutral route is just what you do. You basically have to do a neutral route before you're allowed to do the pacifist one anyway. You tell Flyer he looks proud. That's right, I knew you noticed. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that, the actual canon criticized. Flyer is reconsidering his reconsideration. You just have no sense of modern fashion trends. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that the neutral route, is the canon one because you die. And the other two routes, Uniform Flyer, yeah. This isn't really me. This is a weird attack, jeez. It's a sign. It says exposition in large friendly letters. Exposition, exposition, E-X-P-O-S-I-N-I-O-N. A-X-P-O-S-I-T-I-O-N. Yes, I can spell words. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the neutral ending's the canon one, where we go fight Asgore and then die. And then the other two aren't. Stuck, press this and do over. Or don't. Puzzles. Gotta love puzzles. Make what is dim bright. Make what is dark light. It's supposed to be me. I was the one who's supposed to turn your darkness to light or something. What's the order? Right. Can you leave me alone? Right, am I getting anything? Am I getting money or something from beating you? Okay, I'm getting gold at least. Okay, so 1 and 4. That's right, right? Right. Fuck off! Oh my god, yep. Right. I said Deltarune, I'm not exactly a massive fan of their enemy encounter system. I haven't played Undertale in a while, but I might not be the biggest fan of this one either, if it means I keep getting interrupted when I'm just trying to do a fucking puzzle. What? Okay, 1 and 4 need to be bright. 1, 4. Excuse me? Make what is dim bright. Make what is dark light. That is what I did. Oh my god! Bro, go away! I'm just gonna run. Okay, yeah, this game has an escape button. That's good. It's good, I can run away from this fucking asshole. Am I really stuck on like the first level of the game? I might be. Yeah, that's not what the fucking sign said. The sign didn't say make the whole thing bright. Make what is dark light. Make what is dim. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I can't read. Okay, it clearly says make it all bright. I read that as do the opposite. I don't know. Don't question what the hell's going on in my brain right now. I don't know either. Okay. Is because those were two different statements. It basically said the same thing twice, and I assumed it was telling me two different things. Private property, no trespassing. Well, nice place you got here that I'm trespassing on. Flowers? Don't step on those. Hello. I'm not the river person because I have horns, and the river person does not have horns. I'm happy to finally meet you face to face. How long has it been? I was wondering if you'd ever come back. No, too forward. Who am I kidding? I'll never be able to meet you in this state. I just hope you know, I had no choice. It must be this way. In the end, it has to be this way. Huh? Who? I must be seeing things. Goodbye. Yeah, one thing I'm noticing, this game is, I don't remember how often you could save in Undertale, but I'm pretty sure it was more often than this. It's been like, what, since like 10 minutes since I found Flowey earlier? Oh no. Penilla draws near. If save points continue to be this, sparse, it might be kind of awkward to record some of these. I like to save after the end of every recording, I might not be able to do that. Vanilla, attack 3, defense 3, a sketchy character. I get it. The artist's life is one of solitude. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. The battlefield is covered in the race of shavings. Yeah, this is definitely more than old Froggy gives you at the beginning of Undertale, so something tells me this game's gonna be harder than that. Undertale is, which, you know, it's a fan game. They normally are. Compliment Penilla's work, she looks a little uncomfortable. You're just saying that because you feel obligated. God damn it. Yeah, so yeah, I think about how far back I saved, and think about the fact that I have no items. What do you want me to do to you? Fine, I'll distract you. You put yourself in between Bill and Eleanor work. I have been at this for a while. Going? Oh. Yep. Nella's picking up our supplies for the day. Goodbye. There's a save point. Dowdy! I say you're still in one piece. It's all that weirdo, right? If you want to get out of here, you'll have to go through him. He shouldn't be a problem, though. And if he is, that's why I'm here. I assume, despite being the same person, Flowey and Asriel don't sound anything alike, because if they did, then I'd do the Ralsei voice. Yeah, that's goodbye. I even do the Ralsei voice anymore, because it's supposed to be the Yoku voice, and when I tried to do the Yoku voice yesterday for that bird dating sim thing, I don't think it came out right. According to the price list, it's a lemonade stand. 5 gold a glass. Pretty expensive. Take some. Pour yourself a glass, but there is no attendant to take your money. What poor service. Leave a tip? Sure. Break a coin in half and debate which half to throw in before tossing one at random. They are both worthless anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Lemonade. Heals 7 HP. Doesn't smell too appetizing. Great. Yeah, you know the whole thing about video game characters, they can hold like anything, like any amount of things. But I'm just gonna point out that I'm carrying around a glass of lemonade. It's just gonna spill everywhere. We're in a cornfield. Sweet corn hops up excitedly. Attack 3, defense 3. Constantly on a sugar rush. You can do this. Hug. You give Sweet Corn a big hug. She briefly gets stuck to your shirt. I'm feeling the love. Oh, that's a homing. It's a homing corn. A shuck shot. Wild Corn is smiling contentedly. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know how much money I need in this game, so I don't know how many fights I can afford to run from. That's the, like... Because that's like the double-edged sword about Undertale. Is, you know... it's the whole thing where you don't want to kill the enemies because you don't need to do that, but also you get no experience, so when you stop caring about gold, there's no reason to not just press the flee button everywhere. Which isn't that big of a deal in Undertale, but in fucking Deltarune where you can't run for some reason, it's annoying. Friend, I planted these for you. It isn't much, but I hope it brightens your day. It always brightened mine. Important thing. It did. Goodbye. I don't need to spend 10 minutes of my life to get 4 gold. Oh my god. Yeah. You know, as I said before, not the biggest fan of RPGs. The ones I play the most are, it's a rejected piece of corn, take it. Candy corn restores 9 HP. Your teeth hurt just looking at it. Yeah, I play Mario RPGs where their wild encounter system have enemies above ground that you can avoid. And then in Pokemon, wild encounters suck, but then you get something called Revive, or Repels, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, this thing where I just have to deal with enemies every couple steps, not a big fan of it. Because I don't play many RPGs, so I'm not used to it. A little pile of conveniently bullet-shaped pebbles. Pebble ammo. Pebbles, weapon attack 3, like rocks but smaller. Good makeshift ammo. How do I use it? You load the pebbles into your gun. It feels a little heavier now. So could I not use my gun before that? I don't know. Also assume I have limited inventory, so I might just have to start using my items at some point. I guess, do you guys have, like, lick? All you can taste is sugar. Whatever makes you happy. Great, this is what I assume is happening. This happens sometimes in these games. When you have multiple enemies, they start, like, violet detectoring. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Gift. You give sweet corn your candy. I didn't want to do that! Great. Fucking fantastic. There goes my item. Oh, wait. Alright, so that was a net loss. Doing this battle was a net loss. Good to know. Great. Fantastic. I thought I could sweep that. I could not. I don't have it anymore, do I? Nope, my foot's fucking gone. Great. Again? Okay, you're double save now. I give away my items so I can complete the battle that gives me gold, which I can use to buy more items. It's just... Yep. I don't know how long this first episode's gonna be, but it should at least be 30 minutes. This is the first part. Friend, do not fear the unknown. Sometimes they're nice. Sometimes they're not. Yep. I'm just gonna keep running away until I run into an actual new enemy. Is it wrong to hold doubt in my actions? How do you get over there? Really good at jumping, or can you fly? I enjoyed life before, I did, but I can't go back. What happened to that day would only repeat. What is this? Why do they appear every time I start monologuing? I need more rest. What did it switch to? Of course. Aurorum encounters you. Alright, so this is the magic mirror from fucking Mystic Square or whatever game that was. Aurorum's expression is blank. Yellow is the new black. Ow. Roram is looking around. You adjust your hat. Roram seems pleased. Looking good. Man, what is wrong with characters in this universe? I'm going to kill this kid, but then he like fucking gives a smile, Roran smiles back. But then the smiles are never out of style. But then they do like this one thing that makes me slightly happy, and then I'm not wanting to fight anymore. Wait, is it telling me what the answer is, or are you yellow? No. Now I'm confused. I'm also getting my ass kicked. Okay, so it's telling me, critique your appearance, Roman's very pleased. You look perfect. Because that's telling me which one will turn it yellow. Yeah, I'm about to die. That's not good. Wanna help me with that, Flowey? Howdy! Golly, this place sure is dead. All the monsters are all quiet and lurking. It's not like monsters at all. Don't let this ruin your impression of the underground. We'll leave this dump behind soon enough. Yeah, I've said before in Deltarune that, you know, I like Undertale, but I do think some of its messaging is a bit like just kind of fumbled by the fact that a lot of it's just kind of silly. You know? I don't know, I feel like you could make a different type of game that gave the same sort of message, but better. But at that point would be the point, because like Undertale's already kind of done it, so you know. Spooky eyes. That's a bat. Bat attack. Decibat makes his presence known. Decibat attack 4, defense 5, missing his quiet solitude. Don't move, don't make a sound, hush hush. Decibat is not enjoying music. Right, that's a mechanic from Undertale, right? You don't move on the blue, you do move on the orange. Right. Talk. Decibat hushes you furiously. Move in silence, hush hush. Decibat twitches his large ears. You watch Decibat in silence. He seems to appreciate it. Hush puppy. Okay, that's what hush puppy means. Decibat looks slightly more at ease. What's that Pokemon called? Noivern? What it reminds me of. You shout and jump around trying to scare Decibat away. He isn't pleased. Whispers only, please. Hush hush. Oh, fucking hell, what? This is weird. Don't shy away, hush hush. Okay, now this is just a regular attack that doesn't use your gimmick at all. Decibat is losing his patience with you. Fine, I'll watch you. You watch Decibat's silence. Don't shy away, hush hush. Okay. Decibat looks slightly more at ease. Oh my god, this is so weird. Decibat gives you a nod of approval. More quiet, please. Okay, that's faster. Decibat is enjoying the silence. For you. How many times do I have to do this, buddy? You hear that? No? Good. I could have just stood there. Like, Decibat is being lulled to sleep. Sweet silence. Decibat is ready to return to sleep. Goodbye. Sweet silence. Why did that have such a grand effect? Because it's a boss fight. I declare you an honorary sentinel of silence. I trust you to keep peace and order, you hear? I shall go conquer new lands in the name of quiet. This is very high honor, so keep it hush-hush. Right, did I go up or down? Am I going backwards here? I am going backwards. You're already saved. Let's get a move on. I just did a boss fight, you jackass. Let me save. Alright, well, bit over 30 minutes. Not the longest of first parts, but you know, I just ended the first boss, so it seems like a good place to stop. Anyway, next part I'll continue doing stuff. See you then, bye.